Hey guys, how's it going? Snake Great 321 back again. It's a rainy, dreary day here, but taking a drive out to the thrift stores, doing my rounds, the usual thing. And I figured I'd make a video 'cause it's been at least a week since I've done one. But to be honest, I really just haven't picked much up. My local game store, I mean, they have stuff, but it's just nothing really piquing my interest, and I'm not just gonna waste money just to get games just to have them. I'm kind of trying to cut back a little on random spending like that, I guess. So really haven't picked up much. There's two things that I've picked up since the last video, potentially three, because I don't know if you guys' Goodwills do this, but the ones here have silent auctions. And basically how that works is they'll have an item up at the front counter behind glass with a number in front of it, and there's a book there where you can just write your name and place your bid for the item, and it'll probably last for about like 5 days or something like that. So there's a pretty sweet item at one of my Goodwills here. Ends today at 6 o'clock, I think. It's 1 o'clock now. I got class this afternoon, so I can't go in and get it last minute. I don't even know if they'll let you do that really, but I'm gonna put in a bid for it today, and hopefully I can get that. It's untested. The store doesn't have a way of testing it, so maybe that'll drive away some potential bidders, and hopefully I can sneak in there and get it. So hoping for that. I guess even if I don't get it, I can show you guys the couple things I've got recently. Just to do a video, because I probably won't do it next week for Thanksgiving break. I'll be gone. Won't really have access to a computer or really any video games or anything. So I figure I'll do this now. So yeah, I'll catch you guys back later once and show you the stuff I've got in the past couple weeks or so. Alright guys, I will show you this that I actually just bought at a thrift store. This wasn't the one for the auction or whatever that I was going to bid on. That's something else. I just found this one today. This is new. I hadn't seen this before. It's a Super Nintendo. I think price, probably can't focus in on that. $15.89. So it's a Super Nintendo system. As you can tell, it's super, super yellow. Both top and bottom are ridiculously yellow. Two controllers, AC adapter. I already have a Super Nintendo, and I really don't need another one. I'll probably end up selling this. The reason I bought this is for the game it came with. That'd be Chrono Trigger. So, yeah, I saw that game, and immediately asked the lady, I was like, is the game price separate? I mean, do I have to buy everything all together? She said, yeah, because there's no, separate price tag on here. But, hey, $15, whatever. I really don't care. The label looks great shape. Top and the front look good. I'll probably try to maybe end up, if they'll take it, selling the Super Nintendo to the game store by me, try to get some store credit, something like that. I don't know. We'll see. I really don't feel like keeping it around for spare parts or anything like that. I just really don't have the room at this moment, so maybe try to sell it back, earn some of that money back, and hopefully, end up paying off whatever I paid for this whole thing. I think they charge about $40 for Super Nintendos at the game store, so store credit, probably $20 maybe, hopefully. So that would, definitely compensate for what I paid for this in Chrono Trigger. So pretty sweet. So yeah, thought I'd show you all that, and I'll check up with you guys later with the other stuff that I got today, maybe, seeing if I get anything today, and the stuff I bought over the last few weeks. Alright guys, back again, and I'm going to have to go through this decently fast, because I actually did pick up some good stuff the past couple days, so it's more than I had anticipated. But a quick update, that Super Nintendo, I asked them if I could trade it in, even though it was really yellow, and they said yes, and I'll get $37 store credit for that. So, keeping Chrono Trigger and a controller, and I'm trading in my $15 Super Nintendo for $37. Pretty good deal. So that's pretty sweet. And while I was at the game store, I picked up Streets of Rage 3, which I think is a little harder to find than the other two, but people say it's the weakest of the three. Complete, book, manual, book, game, box, decent shape, $10, whatever. I saw it and I was going to pick it up. So that's pretty sweet. I like beat 'em ups and Streets of Rage, so definitely wanted to pick that up. Well, I'm sure everyone, or most of you out there, got this game last week. Modern Warfare 2. I got it at midnight on the release day, and man, I gotta say, I really love it. I love the first one. I've been playing the crap out of this one. Multiplayer is just really fun, really fast-paced, something you can just jump in. If I have like 45 minutes in between classes or something, I'll come home, play a couple rounds of this. Really, really fun. All my friends like it. Campaign was decent for what it was. I mean, it's just kind of an entertaining action movie, basically, so I didn't expect too much out of it. Spec Ops is decent. I think with some DLC in the future, that'll give it a little longevity. Same with the multiplayer. So I expect DLC to come out every like 2 or 3 months for this thing. It'll probably be like $15, but I'll most likely pay for it, as will everyone else. So I got it on 360 because they'll get the maps first. I mean, I could have got it for either, but I decided to get it for 360. And since I'm paying for live, I might as well find a game I'm going to play on it. This was pretty sweet. I got this at one of the local secondhand stores. Let's try to open it. It's a original Game Boy, the Play It Loud series. It's this colored one. Great shape. I mean, it looks really nice. The screen's good. I put some batteries in it, turned it on. It looks fantastic. It came in this plastic case, which I assumed was like a third-party kind of thing. This Nintendo sticker was here, but I figured maybe someone just threw that on there. But it's actually got a proof of purchase from Nintendo on here for $12.20.95. So maybe this was someone's Christmas present one year. That's pretty cool. So they must have been packaged like this in the stores. It was $6.99 when I got it, so that was sweet. It came with a game. I don't know where it is, but it came with Tetris 2, which is okay, but it came with a bunch of books, and I was kind of disappointed it didn't come with any of these games. I just see The Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening. Came with these kind of like Play It Loud posters. A lot of Game Boy games came with those. Got Kirby's Block Ball, Game Boy instructions, like technical specs and consumer stuff. It came with Donkey Kong manual, which I already have that game, so it's cool to get the book. The book for Tetris 2, and for Donkey Kong and Tetris, it came with these like Super Game Boy manuals, which basically just show how it works in the Super Game Boy. So pretty much just an ad for the Super Game Boy and how it works, and how you get these like special borders when you play it. So I've never seen those before. I don't remember any Game Boy games coming with that, so I thought that was cool. And these old-ass batteries, but don't want to use those. So that's all stuff I've gotten. That auction that I told you guys about, I did end up winning that. That was last night at 6 o'clock. So I got it, brought it home, and it didn't work, so I've been working on it all night. So that's why I'm filming this today, because I, spent most of the night yesterday and part of this morning working on it. Finally got it to work this morning. It's a Sega CD Model 1. Got it for $20. I was pretty stoked about that. I came with, the manuals and stuff. Came with this kind of weird pack of games. Sherlock Holmes, Sega Classics, like an audio CD with some random artists on it, and Soul Feast, which I already had, and some books and stuff like that. But yeah, it wouldn't read the disc. The tray would pop out, put the disc in, go in. I would sit there for like 2 seconds and then pop it right back out. The disc wouldn't even spin or do anything. So I had the same problem with my XI, and I thought it would be the lens, so I cleaned it, didn't work, took it apart, and messed with the gears and took it apart and just, pain in the butt all night. But at the end this morning, I just cleaned the lens again, and what do you know? I just put in Soul Feast and it worked fine. So it was a lens problem all along, I am assuming. So I took it all apart and messed with it, really for nothing, but it was fun. I like doing that kind of stuff. So now I'll have this with my Model 1 and 32X set up over there, so I can keep the XI, in the box in decent shape, so I don't have to use that. So that's pretty sweet. $20 for a Model 1 Sega CD. I like the look of it. It's pretty sweet. The whole thing set up is really nice looking. But yeah, that's everything I've got in the past couple weeks. So for now, this is Nate Great 321 signing out, and have a happy Thanksgiving.